everybody. Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be talking about something super cool, something that's really at the forefront of science and technology, and that is the use of AI in drug discovery.
Absolutely. It's really fascinating.
You're talking about that in the context of a really interesting training program being offered by BDG LifeSciences, an India-based bioinformatics company that's actually bringing their expertise down under to Australia and New Zealand. Yeah. So, when we talk about AI and drug discovery, obviously we're not just talking about this one program. We're talking about a larger trend that's really transforming the way that we think about developing medicines and cures and all that.
Yeah, it's I think it's really going to revolutionize the entire process of drug development.
Absolutely. I mean, just imagine the possibilities if we could speed up, the drug development process. Because as it stands now, it's a long and complicated and expensive road.
Yeah, it really is. You're talking about, sometimes decades and billions of dollars to bring a single drug to market. Yeah. And it all starts with identifying a target, like a specific protein that's involved in a disease. Right. And then you have to test thousands, maybe even millions of compounds.
It's like finding the needle in a haystack.
Exactly. It's a very long and winding road through all sorts of lab work, animal studies, clinical trials, and that's why the potential of AI is so exciting.
Right. And so that's where a company like BDG LifeSciences comes in. Yeah. They've been around for a while, since 2010. Yeah. They're experts in bioinformatics. Yeah. And this new training program they're offering is really focused on giving people the skills and knowledge to apply AI and machine learning to this whole drug discovery process.
Yeah, it's a 3-day intensive course. Okay. And it really focuses on the practical application of these tools and techniques.
And who is this training program for? I mean, are we talking scientists in lab coats, or is it broader than that?
Well, it definitely appeals to scientists, but it's designed for a much broader audience. Okay. They're looking at professionals from all sorts of backgrounds: microbiology, medicine, plant science.
Interesting.
So it really shows how multidisciplinary this field is becoming.
Right, because AI is really touching so many different areas of science and technology now.
Exactly.
So let's get to the nitty-gritty here. How is AI actually being used to find new drugs?
Okay, well, first of all, AI relies on vast amounts of data. I mean, massive amounts of biological information.
So data is king.
Absolutely, data is king. You've got chemical structures, gene expression, data-protein interactions. Right. It's all there. And the AI is trained on this data to learn patterns and relationships that we humans might miss.
So it's almost like you're teaching a computer to be a scientist in a way.
Yeah, in a sense, you're training it to see things that we might not be able to see.
So in this training program, are there any specific tools or platforms that people are learning to use?
Yeah, they're learning to use tools like Weka and Padel. Okay. Weka is really great for data mining and finding hidden patterns.
So it's like a detective.
Exactly. It's like a detective for data. And then you've got Padel, which is used to predict molecular properties.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like a fortune teller for molecules.
It can tell you how a molecule is going to behave.
Right. And that's crucial for drug discovery, because you need to know if a molecule is going to be effective against a particular target.
Right. So it's not just about, crunching numbers. It's about actually using those insights to design potential new drugs.
Exactly. And the really exciting thing is the predictive power of AI. So let's say you're trying to develop a drug for Alzheimer's disease. Traditionally, that would be a really long and difficult process. Right. But with AI, you can train it on data from past drug discovery efforts, and it can learn what worked and what didn't work.
So it's learning from the successes and failures of the past.
Exactly. And then when you feed it information about new compounds, it can predict which ones are most likely to be effective.
So it's basically telling you, hey, this is a good bet.
Exactly. It can save years of research and development.
Wow. And what are some of the specific, algorithms or models that are used for this?
Well, they're using things like random forests and support vector machines. Yeah. These are sophisticated algorithms that help the AI make these predictions.
So they're kind of like maps that guide the AI through the world of potential drugs.
They help the AI navigate that vast landscape of possibilities.
That's incredible. And are there any real-world examples where this has actually worked? I mean, has AI actually led to the discovery of new drugs?
There are actually quite a few success stories already.
Yeah.
For instance, AI has been instrumental in identifying potential drug candidates for diseases like cancer and cystic fibrosis.
Wow.
And there's even a case where AI helped discover a promising drug for a rare genetic disorder that was previously untreatable.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's not just, hype. It's actually happening.
It's real, and it's happening now.
And with this training program that BDG is offering, it's not just about learning the theory, right? People are actually getting hands-on experience.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not just a theoretical course.
Okay.
Participants get to apply their knowledge to real-world drug discovery problems.
So they might be like, trying to predict the activity of a compound.
Right. They might be tasked with predicting how active a compound will be against a certain disease. Or they might even get to design a completely new drug for a specific target.
Wow, that's really cool. I mean, it sounds like, we're really on the cusp of a new era in medicine thanks to AI.
I think so. I think we're just seeing the beginning of what AI can do in drug discovery.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing to think about how this technology could change the future of healthcare. Well, thank you so much for this fascinating deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
It's given me a lot to think about, and to our listeners out there, here's a question to ponder. If AI becomes the norm in drug discovery, how might that change the landscape of the pharmaceutical industry and the accessibility of new treatments for everyone?
That's a great question.
It's something to really think about. All right, everybody, until next time, happy